Hi, I'm Wes Benwick, the software architect behind BluHorn. Today I'll be demonstrating to you the QuickBooks functionality that we have recently launched, and I'm excited to share with you. To get started, navigate to the Agency tab. From Agency, click on Info. It's important to note that your account or subscription must be enabled for QuickBooks in order for this to work completely. Take notice of the new Connect to QuickBooks button in the top right corner. Go ahead and click that. You must be a current QuickBooks.com or QuickBooks Online user in order for this to function. And you will need to sign into QuickBooks to begin. Once you've signed into QuickBooks, you'll be presented a list of all of the QuickBooks companies that you are a part of. At this time, you can only click one. So pick the one that is best aligned with your current agency. Once you've selected the account, we will begin a process of authenticating with QuickBooks and establishing a relationship with them using your credentials. And if it's successful, you'll see the following page. You can close this window, and you might need to refresh the parent window as well. Once you've done this, you can scroll down and you'll see a section called QuickBooks Settings. You need to pick the default item that you would like your invoices to be created with. In many cases for you, it will probably be called advertising, but this must be set up in QuickBooks before selecting it here. You can also add a default memo that will appear on all invoices. And once you've done that, click Save Settings to make these settings permanent. You can always come back and change them. The second step is to go to your clients. Each client in BluHorn needs to be matched up with its equivalent client in QuickBooks. So let's pick on the Corwin company. You'll notice if you have been activated with QuickBooks, a new line will appear towards the top of the client information section. You can drop this down and you'll see a list of companies. The companies do not need to be named the same. And you can always connect more than one BluHorn account with a single QuickBooks account if your needs require that. We'll go ahead and select the Corwin company here because it makes the most sense. And we'll save our changes. You only have to do this once. And once it is saved, every time you come back and look at this client, you will see that name selected in their QuickBooks account option. That's all you have to do to finish your setup of QuickBooks. Now, to start using it, we'll navigate over to a worksheet. We're going to go and find a radio worksheet. From the Corwin company. We'll pick this one. This is just a demo account. From here, once a worksheet has been ordered, you will have the option under the Create Order dropdown to save it to QuickBooks. All you have to do is click Save to QuickBooks. You'll be prompted with confirmation and you'll be taken to a preview window before anything happens. This preview window that's about to display is your chance to review the order. And currently, we've summarized it by vendor. So we've taken a worksheet with 1 to X number of lines, and we've summarized each of those, or all of those, by vendor and given a total for the amount in gross, as well as a spot count total. When you're ready, you can click Save to QuickBooks. And you can also see here, we will be saving it to the QuickBooks account called Corwin Company, LLC. Once you've saved it to QuickBooks, if it's successful, you'll be taken to a page that looks like this. This confirms the invoice was saved successfully, and now this is the new invoice number that QuickBooks automatically assigned. Let's check on this invoice and see how it appears in QuickBooks. From our QuickBooks account, you'll navigate to Customers or Transactions. We'll search for the Corwin Company. And you'll see the invoice that we created, number 1038. When we look at the invoice, you'll see the two lines for each vendor, including the item that we linked before from our agency settings, the quantities, the rates, and the total amounts. And this is how the QuickBooks integration with BluHorn works. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us. We'd be happy to chat with you further and discuss ways that this can work for you.